Care is a grey world, unpleasant, unrewarding, both financially and career-wise, and generally it's an occupation populated by those that cannot find anything else to do. There, I've said it, the elephant in the room. This is what those not involved in care think, and this stigma is completely unfair, as it is far from the truth. In a nutshell, care has a PR problem, and if we do not resolve it soon, today's staffing problem will simply get worse. I confess I thought the same until my mother was cared for, and I decided to give back by working in care myself so I could build apps. My life had been one of trekking the world as a geologist, of opening restaurants and nightclubs. It was exciting, even glamorous. How could I work in such a bland world as care? But I wanted to do it for my mother, so I did. The eye-opener I experienced is the message that needs to reach those outside of care. For I found there's so many rewards to be had in caring. The charm, humour and emotional rewards that I repeatedly encountered simply amazed me. I'd thought that I'd be giving, yes, but not that I would receive more than I gave. What I got back amazed me. Here's a couple of simple examples. One of my best evenings was spent with a 92-year-old lady when I asked to meet the most troublesome resident in the care home to test our apps. She was hilarious. She told jokes, stories, memories, gossip and scandals. It was like listening to Ricky Gervais' mother. This became my regular question when I wanted to test our Remind Me Care app in a new care home. Then there was the Queen of Tech, as she was known. She had worked in Bletchley with Alan Turing cracking Enigma during the Second World War. Talking about Turing's first ever computer was amazing, but her story of the practical joke they played on a pompous admiral that had not believed in their discoveries was a remarkable piece of history. History from the front lines of life, anecdotes, memories, scandals, jokes, relationships. Stories are everywhere to be had if one just takes the time to ask. It was these experiences that inspired me to build Remind Me Care and to capture stories for use in care, for the families, and even for posterity. The point I want to make is that the young looking for a career, the elderly seeking a role late in life, the managers, students, all need to be shown that care is a wonderful place to work. Yes, it's not well paid, but the rewards come in many different forms. I once visited a care home in Florence, Italy. I had been invited as they loved the vision of Remind Me Care and Remi Life. Of course they did, as their rule was to mostly only employ the young and to deploy tech everywhere. You can imagine the atmosphere in the care home. Okay, the pasta was great and the wine flowed, but it was their passion for caring that was an inspiration to me. So why not join us? Become a Remi Life member today and get our free family and care apps.